3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kev on stage. She.
That chick ain't
Welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button. Smash that notification button. Bangers, of 2020. Welcome to the bonus episode. We talking Diddy and we talking about it a lot. Okay? Some people were like, we don't want to talk about that. Guess what? You have the choice on what you want to talk about and listen to because you got your own eyes, fingers, phalanges. If you don't like it, you ain't got to click it. All right? Now, people on the bonus, you get to listen to about 15 of this. And on the Patreon, we're going to talk about it in length. All right? Angel, Joshy, we have not talked about this at all.
No, we
haven't. I watched the first 3 2 nights ago. I watched the last one last night. Initial thoughts, Angel, as a black mother of 4 with natural hair, I'm very curious what your first thoughts were.
First of all, I just want to point out, Diddy gave you a pimple.
He did.
No, not, you got one by your lip? No, I don't see that one.
Another pimple?
It's on your cheek. Who done stressed you out, Kevin? On the other cheek. Who did it?
I had a dream that my teeth were falling out, and you know that means you stressed about control.
Are you stressed, friend?
No, I don't think so.
As a man who said they were taking December off that doesn't know what off look like.
Off
from shows doesn't mean off from planes.
Yeah,
I think that's what we kind of land on.
I had the intentions of taking December off, but the opportunities that were afforded me, I wish I could tell you everything I'm doing because it had to be.
Yeah,
it was either an opportunity I wasn't gonna miss
by the divine,
or a paycheck that I couldn't say.
Okay, well then you don't
everything
take off.
that I've said yes to. I said, nah, I can't.
You said I'd be fine.
Do it. I got to do it. But anyway.
Okay, so back to the diddler. I was not expecting for there to be any surprises in this documentary.
Were you surprised?
God.
There were multiple.
There were multiple for me too.
I was like, well.
I didn't know. I thought I knew a lot.
Yeah, because I followed the court case. I follow this really amazing content creator called I'm Not a Lawyer But.
Yes, I know. I've known her for a long time.
Yeah, really good.
Since she was 12 years old.
Yeah.
And she used to put a sock in her bun as her hairstyle for like 3 years straight.
Yeah, that's the ghetto girl
I
type
said,
of movie.
hey, man.
Stall her out.
Do something else.
Nah, she's like, don't wait. The bun sock.
You know I've known Mel for 2/3 of her life. Mel is I met her when she was 12. I started dating Melissa when she was 16.
Grow,
I know. That's why I told her. She hates it. Mm-hmm. She was 12. Melissa was 16. Nick was 14. Mel was 12. Mel is 38 years old.
Wow.
I want you to get into this type of weird numbers. When the pandemic happened, my eldest son was in elementary school.
I don't even start that. That mind messes my mind. That type of stuff.
That's Vecna brain.
That's Vecna. Because next year going to be 2026. Mm-hmm. The pandemic was COVID-19. Yeah. Technically, it started the Q4 of 2019. Carried over on the coefficient on the underneath.
The tangent of it.
And the tangent, the tan and the sine and the cos. Or the cos.
Yeah, cos.
And now that baby is taller than me. Amar has 17 properties.
He does.
You were pregged out early in there.
Yeah, pregged all the way out.
And now he's a landlord. Slums.
Absolutely. Slumlord all the way together.
Pandemic was closer to real comedians than we are now.
Yes. JoJo was in elementary school. He will be graduating high school in 5 months.
Wow.
He graduates at the end of May. He drives me now. When I go to pick him up from soccer, he's like, you mind if I drive? I have to drive. And he drives.
That's life.
That's life.
That's life.
And these people lived a terrible life with Diddy. The assault to men definitely was the thing that made me go, oh my God.
Let's try to go episode by episode.
I can't remember.
No, let's go to early Diddy because otherwise we'll be all over the place. Let's start with the first thing I blatantly didn't know. First thing I thought was going to start with Cassie.
Okay, what did you?
Cassie
they were like, we know you know this.
We know you know that. We're not going to talk about her episode 3 and 4.
I think that's what's so great about how, because they put 50 on the spot. Hey, was this because of your vendetta against him, or were you trying to give? Or I think they worded like, are you trying to give the victims another platform to share their piece? He's like, I'm trying to say the person he really is.
And let me tell you what.
And I didn't realize how layered that was until.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. In my mind, this was the public trial of Diddy. The documentarians, 50 and the black woman, I can't remember her name. Erica?
Melissa.
You talking about the other producer that was with him?
Yes.
I think she directed.
They laid out, this is the case they laid out. And they proved it time and time again. Diddy is power hungry. He will do whatever he can to get whatever he wants. If you have something, he will take it just
Especially
because
if
you
it's a
have
woman.
it. And he will do it over and over, decade after decade. Starting in 1992 with, I think her name was Joy Dickerson. Alexandra Stapleton.
Alexandra, that's right.
Starting with Joy Dickerson and Howard. And every decade or so, he will do this to another person.
Remind me of Joy Dickerson and Howard.
She was the first person. These are separate things. Joy Dickerson is the first victim.
She was in there talking about her
assault. And she wrote the letter.
The mother
wrote the letter.
He got her to go with him back to the city for a ride back to the city for the music video.
And there's a video being passed around.
Where he's being a pimp.
Yes.
And they came back to her at the very end.
The music video was he was a pimp in a car. Sorry.
Yeah.
They came back to her at the end, but they said, oh, before there was Cassie, there was this person. And they skipped over the hundreds. They just kept reminding you at the beginning and end of every episode, hundreds of people, literally, I think 100 civil cases were filed against him.
No, yes.
Over
100. It was over?
I think so, because they said something and then another 70 or 77.
Good grief.
Now my numbers are together.
It's okay.
77 is a number that they definitely said. It was so much stuff being thrown at me. It was everywhere.
It was overload.
77 still pending.
Yes.
Oh, dang. Still pending. So they said, I'm stick with episode.
That's what I'm saying, man. I know. There's so much in here.
Okay. I'm breaking my own rule.
How you going to just stick with episode one?
Okay, I won't. Forget it. Let me just tell you.
I can't keep them straight anyway.
We'll start with this. We'll start with the Howard thing after this.
3 and 4 felt like one to me.
What I thought was so interesting is Howard, the Stampede at Howard.
That was new to me.
No, I knew that one.
Okay, hold on. Suge Knight, for all intents and purposes, was the big bad wolf. To find out his recruiting claim to Death Row is I'm actually going to treat you good.
Right.
That's how bad they framed Diddy.
We care about you.
Suge Knight is the one who was like, I remember dancing in the videos. I just thought he was saying like Diddy's being annoying. He talking about your money. Come to Death Row. We're actually going to pay you more. And you don't hear nearly as much about Death Row artists being like, Suge kept my money and Suge in jail. But Diddy's people, you hear a lot of. Okay, so the first thing I didn't know was Joy Dickerson person. And first of all, maybe they should have helped with the prosecution of the case because they built the whole foundation of the thing. Although he was RICO prostitution, that's what he was charged for. In the public trial of Diddy, they laid out a pretty incriminating case. And there were some heavy implications that they said. They didn't make it clear, but there was heavy implications. So Howard, you knew from how long?
Yes, for a while. First, let's start off because now that we are doing any order and our brains can just do what they're going to do. This is the one thing I want to say. If you are someone that's doing wrong, do not, hold on. What you want to do is this when you have a camera. You want to hold the camera. You want to record yourself. You want to be the person that's recording so that when you end up in jail, your footage is not then given to your nemesis.
Yes.
Because I think that was what the first thing was, is how does 50
We are in the room when it happened.
This.
Why?
And why are you recording?
Were you going to make a documentary of
I
yourself?
think so. I think he thought he was going to win. That's how much of a God complex he has.
Yes.
I'm going to record every
His whole thing was spin it.
Yes, and he let us see things that I think he thought would be like.
God told him not to do nothing.
He's like, God told me.
That's why you got to stop saying God told me stuff. God was like, I did not talk to you about this at all.
He was really with his children up in there. Yeah. See, because, and I need you to speak out. I need you to say something. I need you.
God told me not to do that. He didn't tell Justin not to use his brain.
Also, Justin needs to.
Hey.
Oh, it feels like there's a documentary about to come out about that baby.
Hey. Clarity, I keep mixing up Howard and City College.
Thank you. I don't
City
know
College
why
was the Stampede. Howard was where he got kicked out of.
I thought he left.
or
He
dropped
dropped
out. City College is where the Stampede happened.
Correct.
Those things both happened in
Also,
the 90s.
we are so all over the place. The fact that that is what brought him to stardom
to fame.
is Travis Scott.
And let me tell you what's crazy about it.
Yes.
I remember when I was a kid, I remember thinking, what did Diddy do? Like, why is he
What is the
famous?
marker? Yeah.
What I remember it, but at that time, there's no Google.
Right.
There's just like, I was always wondering, like,
I just thought Biggie made him famous.
I did too.
I was just like, oh, he signed an artist. This artist is big. Boom. Same
pun.
thing like with Russell. It wasn't like I knew why Russell Simmons was famous. It was just like, oh,
He was just
started
always
this.
was.
He started a record label. But okay, so not just him recording everything. I was like, oh, that's a real God complex.
For sure.
When you're in the depths of it, he said, KK, you in this too, so you got to come up
Right.
with something.
Angel, he went.
She
and
stood-
Josh, he
she-
basically said, Josh, look, the police are out there. Frame me up. I'm going to go look at the window, contemplate. he set up that shot.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, so they did it like 3 times, like the police.
Which was
back
also
up-
crazy.
Back to him. Like, you just knew he thought, I'm going to beat this case so bad, this is going to be a fire shot.
And homie still had the baby oil in that tub.
The nigga's obsession with baby oil is insane.
That's what I want to find. I want him to tell us that. What started that? What thing that you see at an inappropriate age that has you stuck on baby oil?
There's just lube and baby oil in the fanny
that
pack. He has to keep it on his person.
poor
He has
hotel room.
$9,000
That
in.
poor hotel.
Burn
room.
it
I would
down.
never step foot in that Park Hyatt, New York, in my
Burn
life.
it down.
I
Has Frank
said
Black
Park
ever
Hyatt.
stayed here?
Keep it off the list.
X.
And
Also, we should have done this episodically. Now that I think about it.
yeah, we should have just.
Okay, let's start with let's try to go back.
I'm saying we
not-
should have done episodes.
Oh.
episodically.
I have no idea what happened when.
We're done with that.
So very quickly, number one was his come up story that led into Pac and Biggie.
Yes. So
Number two was Pac and Biggie.
yes.
3 and 4 what gets stuck together.
3 and 4 is like the artists and then the
yeah.
abuse. So the one thing I want to say about one, to your point about Travis Scott, not only did he have a huge part to do with tragedy and people dying at the City College event, he didn't get in trouble for it.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
He didn't get in trouble for it. Also, I'm gonna get off track. He didn't get in trouble for it, and it made him more famous. Like the one of the themes is something bad happens tragically, either loss of life or loss of freedom, and as a result, he somehow comes away both unscathed and more powerful. City College, nobody knows him for the most part. Famous. Fire from Uptown.
Walking around looking at the bodies.
Yes. When I was watching it, I was like, are
Bare
these
chest.
people dead?
The body's limp.
When they're picking them up, they not moving. I'm like, did I just see?
9 people died.
Angel, I
But I
never.
knew about that.
I did not know. I
didn't
never
know
heard this
anything
story.
about that.
So there was a guy who's like a friend of Diddy's. Like he's in the documentary. He wore glasses. He had locks. He had on
Dog.
maybe he was in a lot of number 1
Yeah.
and 2 talking about the past. He did a documentary right when everything
Happened?
first blew up.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't see this one.
Yes, so I knew a lot about because that's what he can really tell the story of is pre
Diddy.
Diddy.
Not Kirk, the other guy.
Kurt.
With the glasses. Tim,
Yeah.
I think his name was Tim
Glasses.
Dog something.
Glasses.
Okay,
Glasses
cool.
man. So I knew a lot about this. What I still wanted to know, like some of his childhood gave a little bit of an answer, and I feel like in the documentary he insinuated more of like sex parties that his mother would have at that house.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
That's what I feel like I got from the other documentary.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And his dad went to jail because of.
He was a gangster and
Yeah.
something. I didn't know much about his dad prior to this.
I wanted that story a little bit more.
So that kind of gave me more of an understanding of, okay, this is where his sexual darkness comes from.
He used to work with Frank Lucas.
But what I really, okay, so that makes even more sense. But what I really, and I don't want to insinuate, but this is where my mind went. I really wanted to know more about his relationship with
If you'd like to continue this video, please subscribe to the Patreon. If you'd like to continue this video, please subscribe to the Patreon.